The Rural Studio is an outreach program at Auburn University. It was founded in 1993 by Dennis K. Ruth and Samuel Mockbee. The studio is based in New Bern, Alabama, where students designed their own off-campus living facilities. Here, the students are given opportunities to complete projects in the local Hale County community. I had heard a lot about the Rural Studio from teachers and books, but what better way to experience the projects themselves than to travel into the heart of Hale County? First stop, Mason's Bend.
Mason's Bend is not a spot on the map. It is a bend in the Black Warrior River.
Even though everybody here is not rich, most of us are part of the poor rural family, we all live in, might as well say, perfect harmony. So I love the Bend.
Mason's Bend is home to many of the Rural Studio's first projects. This structure, known as the Glass Chapel, was entirely designed and built by the students as a community center where individuals in the neighborhood could come for social gatherings and for worship. It uses Chevy Caprice car windows salvaged from a Chicago scrapyard and rammed earth walls made with raw materials found right in Mason's Bend. The books and internet depicted the Glass Chapel in a much different light. Visiting it showed that it needed some maintenance and care. A few of the automotive glass windows were missing or broken, and the grass and plants surrounding the structure were overgrown. The interior remained very similar to what I had seen before my visit, though. The original wooden benches were replaced with plastic crates, crushed cans, and playing cards. The rammed earth walls were home to many carpenter bees and were also written on and carved into in many places. Traveling to the back of the neighborhood will bring you to the Bryant Hay Bale House and the Smokehouse. These structures also looked similar to what I had previously seen in books and online. However, they did have a few random items distributed about them that I wasn't expecting. The Smokehouse uses old bottles that act as windows and reused street signs that function as its roof. Near the front of the neighborhood is the Butterfly House, named after its sharply angled roof. I was surprised to see a cable dish attached to the roof, but other than that, it still closely resembled previous photos.
It is our social responsibility to make sure that as an architect, that we're delivering architecture that meets not only functional and creature comforts, but also spiritual comfort.
Samuel Mockbee would pass away in 2001, but the Rural Studio would live on. It would begin to focus more on community-based projects rather than individual family homes. The Rural Studio continues to engage the local community while creating strong relationships with each community member wherever they are working. Teachers, students, and staff continue to respect the knowledge within each community, developing high levels of cultural literacy and providing appropriate design along the way. More recent projects have revolved around Lions Park in Greensboro, Alabama. The Rural Studio has constructed a playscape reusing 55-gallon galvanized drums. The playscape also incorporates a climbing structure, swings, and a slide fit for a 20-year-old. After visiting a few of the Rural Studio's projects, it's clear that in larger communities, a more social structure that everyone can use and enjoy works best. This puts social justice and equality in a more prominent role, and attends to the good design for everyone motto that the studio was founded on. It would also be beneficial for the Rural Studio to focus on repair and upkeep of previous projects. A program similar to that of the Rural Studio would be inspiring and intriguing to set up at universities within Florida. It could potentially aid poorer towns that are struggling or even towns that lie in ruin after a hurricane. Such an initiative would thrive in the state, improving people's lives, bringing communities together, and spreading optimism and hope for a more positive future.